You've never really played an MMO with me, Drew, but I eventually turned into my own economy.
I played Elder Scrolls Online with you.
Not long enough.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like to play some more? Alright, Brian, or Eric, end the episode. We're gonna go play some Elder Scrolls Online. Next time on Game Over, guys.
Welcome back to Game Over, guys!
With Brian, Drew, and Dan, and Eric.
It's Fallout Friday and again.
Oh, he stunned Eric with that one. He hates synchronized yelling.
I think he was shitting.
Oh, he was He was in the bathroom.
I couldn't really tell.
Free right away.
If you didn't see him sit on the toilet initially, you'd think he was stunned or having an orgasm.
Eric just does as Eric does.
He activated his Orgasmo 3000.
Okay, where am I going?
Also, can I have an Orgasmo 3000?
That sounds like the plot to a lot of films.
It sounds like the goal of all men.
I would like to volunteer.
Concurrently, sounds like the goal of all women.
What's your current quest?
Head to my room.
Oh.
You could become one of those.
Eric goes and plays Fallout in his room.
You could become one of those doctors who.
When we enter Inception.
This game has gotten meta.
You electrocute a woman's spine or something, and it forces them to have an orgasm instantly.
Drew, how do you know that?
Yeah, what?
That's a good question.
Hey, you leveled up!
It had to do
Armor
with
science, so you get closer to jetpack?
Yeah.
Sorry, Drew.
spinal injuries or something. People who couldn't feel anything
Rifleman.
in their erogenous
Not
zones.
doing science or armor?
39 and
You
41.
want to have two conversations
the
at one
locks.
stand?
It seems like we're doing that, Drew.
Yeah.
So, Rifleman?
Sure, why not? If you can't make yourself more strong, make your gun more strong.
And then the next one's the best one.
Yeah, shoot through everybody and break things and stuff. And then get another mission. Let's do more stuff for the institution.
Dan just chambered up a sneeze. I don't know if you could hear it, but then he didn't deliver, so I tensed up for no reason.
That's like the story of your life, Drew.
Well,
I did stuff for no reason.
in my defense,
Drew, 2016.
in my defense, I've been conditioned by Mom to believe a sneeze will blow out my eardrums if it's right next to me.
To be fair, Drew, you haven't heard my real sneezes. I've been holding back for the show.
Thank you for that. But when Mom sneezes near my ears, I have serious ringing, like a truck just went like. Brrr.
My last really good sneeze was a snort. I was driving too, so it was double peril.
You sneeze farted?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought like you sneezed out like. Never mind.
You're describing a snoop.
Like a shart out of your nose.
That's snooping.
Snooping? Where you poop?
Yes.
You snooze poop?
Have you ever
Sneeze
farted or have you ever pooped while sneezing?
Sean.
When I have sinus infections and I sneeze, it's a disaster.
What would you do?
Because of all the mucus.
Ew, God.
It's nice and gross. It's like...
Well, because you're swallowing your mucus, and that gets into your dooders.
Well, you're always swallowing your mucus. But when you have a
You
sinus...
don't know. I'm not always.
No, you
Sometimes
are.
I'm swallowing food.
It's dripping down your throat at all times. That's a fact. But when you have a sinus infection and your mucus gets all viscous, it's too viscous.
I'm gonna puke.
Then I sneeze up like silly putty. And it's like bright green or yellow.
My dad once sneezed up a hash brown.
I have to go.
It didn't come out of nowhere. He was eating a hash brown, and he had like a sudden, like, powerful sneeze, and it just fired up and came out his nose. So he ended up blowing the rest of the hash brown out of his nose.
Usually they are a minor nuisance.
Awesome.
Lately there have
I think he's
wanted-
sending us to kill the railroad.
I'm afraid
Do we want to commit to father?
Necessary.
Fuck him.
I thought the railroad was, like, friendly to send.
There's no point in having children if they're not cute and little.
The railroad is freeing synths, and he says that they're dum-dums. Which,
Oh.
based on his immaculately clean
I'm
laboratory,
not sure why he'd.
he might be right. Uh-oh.
Hey, Fallout.
Eric, did you...
What do you feel like doing? Do you feel like error message?
Adobe, after I quit it, decided to...
Are you sure you want to quit Adobe?
I'm pretty great.
Bother.
Aside from taking back
My favorite was back in the day when my old PC would be like, your computer failed to shut down, now shutting down.
That's like someone who does something, but not because you told them to, but because they wanted to.
Yeah.
You're getting wind of
This application failed to close because application is closing.
It seems like the the Institute is the only thing that's sort of resembling any real order in the world. Everyone else is just sort of post-apocalyptic.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you'd have a lot of order if you could just
Have a teleporter?
Oh yeah, a teleporter would be fucking great.
Yeah.
But if you could just say like, "Oh, Sigma Fly 627 shutdown code activated," and just have some asshole fall asleep in front of you, I mean, there'd be a lot of order.
I will.
Damn it! I put Brian out again.
Said Hitler.
Gonna repair.
When he feels like it.
Drew,
I hear gunfire, Eric. People might be fighting right now.
there's already one Hitler on this channel.
I don't hear gunfire.
Okay.
I sound like a disappointed dad. Like, I don't hear gunfire out there. Did you stop war?
9. 9, I didn't.
What did I say? What did we learn from World War One?
There's your teleporter.
We do not celebrate.
If at first you don't
Joyeux
succeed,
Noël.
try again.
Might have been a far
There is no Christmas in the dead zone.
But all of Christmas is in the dead zone.
We have been playing a lot of Division.
That's true. Wait,
Not
I'm
the
just-
dark zone.
Oh! I'm sorry, I was just thinking of New York.
No
at
man's
Christmas
land.
time.
Now, we
New York at Christmas time is best New York.
Des wants you
There are
to
a lot of stories of people on Christmas during World War One just coming out of the trenches and celebrating together.
Yeah. Like the
It's
Austro-Hungarians.
nice. And then they refused to fight each other, and then they were all court-martialed.
report him to death.
Aw. Military.
You just pick up a random mission.
Yes.
That's right, because they have lots of busy work trying to rehabilitate synths.
Found the institute. Been there and back.
They always
Are they calling you out on it?
war.
It's true.
It's all true.
Deacon says you used.
Of course it was Deacon, because he probably was wearing a fake
That
mustache
was probably him operating the machine.
and poking his head out of the bushes.
Eventually,
The stories you've heard?
devise their own plan to deal with
The
it.
Jedi, the Force.
But I doubt your
You know, I pursued a lot of bullshit with the
Skywalker.
Minutemen, and I don't think
I'm counting
that they
on
ever
you.
come up with a plan for the Institute.
It's
all true.
As we are. Please, work with us instead.
Dan's a Jedi.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
Minutemen won't help sins?
You think the Minutemen won't help the synths?
The Minutemen are
I'm having a really hard time focusing on the game.
What about the
Dude,
game?
you haven't had enough, I was going to say anxiety, but I meant coffee.
I might have ADHD.
Might?
Brian.
What? Hi.
Ask
What?
Mom and Dad.
What about-
What, does Drew have ADHD?
I'll work with you then.
You have no idea how relieved
I'm
I am.
Brian.
I like a cat.
It was the most closely guarded secret there is.
I know I was diagnosed, but I also know that might be a very fictional disorder.
We're not sure.
Yay!
Yeah, let's cram school children full of stimulants.
Are you suggesting that maybe developmental psychology is a little bit obtuse?
So we gave him the code name Patriot.
Who you calling him, dude?
Tangentially.
Is.
Contact with Patriot.
You getting in a huff, Drew? You need a meeting?
No, I was laughing at Eric's joke.
Gonna blow a house down.
We can plant a coded message.
Oh, we're gonna warn people?
Desdemona.
If all goes well.
Oh!
Just see
Peanuts.
Tom, and you can proceed
Fuck
from
the
there.
Institute.
Also almonds and some pistachios. I've been eating all kinds of nuts today.
Thanks for telling me.
Just full of nuts.
Full of nuts. I got nuts for days.
Nuts for
Hey,
nuts.
thank you, damn.
If the Minutemen gave you a custom holotape,
Is my favorite wackadoodle.
anything
We're seeing Mayfield off tomorrow. That's gonna be exciting.
That's
Oh,
right.
He's beginning his death march.
Yeah. And
better-
if he survives, he earns the right to live.
He's hiking the Appalachians.
In a house.
We never had
With
him
us.
on the show, did we?
No.
Nope.
Oh, too late.
That's his reward for reaching the end of the Appalachian Trail alive, is joining the show.
We have fucking Steve on the show. Can't have Mayfield.
What do you mean? Hentai Steve?
No, not Hentai. Do you want Hentai Steve on the show, Brian?
No, he's actually quite dull as a person.
That sounds about right.
That's why
Which
he
is
needed
why no
such-
real girl was going out with him.
Yeah, he needed very colorful pornography to offset his dullness.
The old man's been
I hope he doesn't watch this channel, because he's probably sad.
nowhere else
Aw.
safe we could
Oh, yeah, he's sad because he's not watching our channel.
Price is just too
That's a
Look
Dan response.
at-
Hentai Steve, make sure you like and comment and subscribe and share with all your friends and really help our channel grow, said
Let them hit
Dan.
us.
We're running
Let's
out
look-
of
Oh, man.
resources to hide our
Finally, Drew did some work.
That's why we put so many eggs in one basket to begin with. So what would we lose? 4 cents?
Boy.
Some of our best
So what do they have us doing, Eric?
inevitable civilian casualties?
Good.
Reading, I'll
Glad,
follow the map marker.
glad we're on the same page. Pumpkin!
Where the Institute would strike.
I'm listening to you guys.
But now we have a
We're
chance to
entertaining.
trade tables.
That's right. Sometimes I forget that Eric does not wear headphones.
Hit them
Yeah.
hard.
When we till the
No
enemies
way
in
they
position,
can
and we hit them
back
hard.
alive
No,
except
they're saying I come back alive, except you, understand?
Oh, is that all? Need anything else?
Wait,
while
they're
I'm
sending
at
us to
it?
wipe out the
Just
Institute?
keep defying the odds. We can't attack too early.
Everyone's just gonna fight each other until there's nothing left in the wastelands, and it is truly a
You'll know
wasteland.
when. You'll probably have a courser escort. You'll have to take him down. You've done it before, but it'll still be dangerous.
I like the coursers. But Eric has chosen sides. It is his decision.
This game's too long.
What do you mean too long?
Well,
like
this will
2
be
miles?
an
3
interesting
miles?
challenge.
It's a
How-
risk.
Yeah, this is way
Like,
too much
like a
running.
whole island?
So get
There's way too much running. I wish they'd put a fast travel option in.
Oh,
Took me
Drew,
like 500 hours. Just,
your imagination's gotten the better of you. That would be a very immersive game.
That reminds me of when I turned into the Flash in Skyrim.
what?
Oh,
In Skyrim, there was a mod called Master of Space and Time, and you would just
That first.
you would hit hit a button, and everything would slow down to almost a standstill. So you could like shoot someone with an arrow, but it would hit them with the full force as if it were flying at hundreds of miles per hour.
Yeah.
So you could like juggle giants in the air if you kept firing at the right speed, or you could shoot like 6 arrows in a row and they'd be clustered in like one spot.
Like some sort of Devil May Cry?
Yeah, it was ridiculous, and I loved it. But then I found out that the way the game worked was that mod worked was when you activated it, it slowed everything down, but to compensate, it sped you up exponentially.
so you were able to move in that slow motion.
So you would seem to be moving at normal speeds. Well, apparently, if the kill cam happened, it would set everything back to 0. Whereas it would move the slow motion all the way back to that baseline, but you would still be that much more sped up. So I would tap like the button to go forward, and I would launch halfway across the country. I think I just like quickly hit like WASD, and I fired like amongst all different corners until I hit like a cliff or a tree. Drew, wake up. Drew, you never played Skyrim. Drew,
what do you think about...
Drew, say nothing if you have any objections to Brian drawing on you.
You're making me crazy, Brian.
Ha! I fooled you! I said say something if you object! No, wait.
Congratulations, you fooled yourself.
I listened.
I was still successful anyway with that.
Yeah.
Because you wanted me to talk. I spaced out. I was trying to rearrange as said Demona's name.
Desdemona?
Said
Pandemonium.
Said Noma?
said no.
Tasoma.
Asmoden?
Is
That's not.
I'm really struggling today.
Tell me about Space Jam.
You can
Give me a
find-
synopsis.
Alright, so Michael Jordan, he's like, what? I don't want to play basketball no more. He's like, he goes to play baseball. He sucks.
Do it while
mean-
tasting a drop of this hot sauce.
Meanwhile,
Actually, that'd be a great idea.
Yeah, someone else did it on their channel. It's
Meanwhile, a bunch of aliens, they're like, fuck, we gotta get good at basketball. So they take a basketball. I forgot to mention, they challenged the Looney Tunes. The Looney Tunes are in the movie. They challenged the Looney Tunes to basketball because they want to know who's got the biggest cartoon dick. And they're like, okay, then they steal from such great basketball players as
Muggsy Bogues.
of Charles Barkley.
And Larry Bird, of course.
And Gnarls Barkley.
And Harley Davidson.
And
I think Muggsy Bogues was the most important. Go on. So who was playing golf in this movie?
Okay, so a guy was playing golf, and he's like, "Whoa, what are you doing over there?" Fucking Newman from
Wayne Knight.
Wayne Knight
Get his name
from
right.
Seinfeld,
He's an important fella.
and he's like, "I'm fixing a divot." Meanwhile, Michael Jordan's. Meanwhile, Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck have wacky silly time. They're trying to steal.
Drew, take a taste of that hot sauce.
Okay, yeah.
And tell us your thoughts on the Magna Carta.
I wasn't done with my synopsis.
Well, fine.
Fixing a divot.
Keep going.
He's fixing a divot.
He's fixing the divot.
Great job on,
right.
on Space Jam so far.
So Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck, they're having a good old time. They're sneaking into Michael Jordan's house because they need to get his shoes. Because Bugs Bunny's got big ass fucking rabbit feet, and no pair of shoes will ever work. But you just gotta have good shoes to play basketball. You gotta protect your arches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
A friend
Meanwhile, Babs is there. She's a female rabbit. Bugs wants to plow her. Also, Wayne Knight wants to plow her. Because he likes bunnies, he's into it, Brian.
Yeah, he did come out about that.
Wait, he was lying
True story.
earlier when he said he was fixing a divot.
His Twitter is almost nothing but pictures of Babs Bunny.
He was lying earlier when he said he was fixing a divot, did you know?
Go on. What does he really do?
Well, really, what
trying
he
to dig
noticed
out
was
Michael
that
Jordan?
Michael Jordan was pulled down into a golf ball hole.
In the middle of his golf career.
After he played basketball, and then Independence Day happened. Okay, so meanwhile, Michael Jordan's like, hey, I don't want to play basketball. I don't play that shit no mo. And Bugs is like, come on, man. And then Michael Jordan's like, oh, okay.
Do it for Bugs Bunny.
You had me at come on, man.
Meanwhile, the Monstars, who are just aliens, they take the basketball and they turn themselves into big old can play basketball now guys. I'm not sure if and Michael Jordan's like, wow, that's horse shit. But that doesn't mean Bugs is like, yeah, whatever. And to the Tasmanian Devil's like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck him up. I don't give a shit. Fuck him monsters. I don't give a the big ass motherfucking. We got muscles all over. I don't care. One of them's little.
Good. He's here.
We still need to find my Space Jam tie.
One of them does like a silly dribble thing, and then they like knock it down with their elbow. That was cool.
Hey, Drew.
What? Cool. And then Michael Jordan gets hurt or whatever, and then Wayne Knight saves the day.
Didn't they decide to have fun instead?
Because he takes the ball and he slam dunks it.
How do I know we can trust
Bill Murray showed up at some point.
What? Was he golfing with Michael Jordan?
I don't remember. I just remember Bill Murray showing up at some point.
And he's gonna be.
He's looking for groundhogs
in that golf hole.
Brilliant.
And then Bugs Bunny doesn't get to plow Babs because it's
All
a
right,
cartoon.
Eric.
All right, the end.
Now hot sauce and historical documents.
Just as a reminder, our next episode we record for Fallout is going to be airing on the 1st. April the 1st.
That's right.
Why don't we tell them our plans?
Can we read the entire script of Space Jam?
I just did that.
Oh, you're right.
Word for word.
We'll come back to that then.
We'll read the entire script of Independence Day.
Dibs on Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah. We'll do our shit. We can't brainstorm in the middle of an episode.
I derailed us. I'm sorry.
Anyone who watches this will be like, "Oh, I knew that show was coming."
Just means there's something cooking. We got buns in the oven. No, we don't.
No, that's pregnant, Brian.
You're right. We're pregnant with humor
If I can find a way to open those doors,
and meaning.
you get your sins to the
So,
yes.
The French word
We'll talk later.
for pregnant is the
Space
same
Jam?
as being full.
okay.
So you know how in English we say we're full, like we're full of food, we've eaten too much.
Yeah, I got a food baby.
It doesn't translate into French properly. So if you were to tell everyone that you were full from eating, they'd be like, "You're pregnant? What?"
I mean, still, yes, American eating, food baby. Like, super full of, like, turkey and muffins.
It is similar. I have
Like-
about the same amount of appreciation for
Guacamole.
both.
High security doors, right? Control.
Babies and turds.
Drew, what is your self-control food?
Ahead on.
My no self-control food?
Yeah.
So we go
If, like, we were putting an
Oh.
unlimited supply in front of you, what would you destroy yourself on?
Buffalo popcorn chicken.
Good. Because you did do that.
Yeah, we did.
That's right. We fed that to him, and he was like, "Why did I eat all that chicken? What is wrong with Drew?"
Spent the entire time leading up to it going, "Feed me, feed me, feed me," and then afterwards he goes, "Why did you feed me?"
Just orange-stained mouth and eyes.
Rubbing his thumb.
Like the whites of his eyes were turning a buffalo orange. As he just gave in to the madness.
Blue cheese coming out the side of my mouth.
but he locked himself in the bathroom, and it sounded like World War II was going on.
That was in the middle of an episode.
Yeah, it was.
Try and find it, everyone.
The Buffalo Doo-Doos.
Unfortunately,
How do you spell doo-doo, Drew?
The Buffalo Blues. How do I spell buffalo?
some of the address had to do with
No.
friends. Ask your
Buffalo,
friends.
Buffalo, 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 Buffalo.
Wow, Brian, you're just going to say buffalo? It's not really a sentence. They made that
Yes,
up.
it is. No, it isn't. I'm buffaloing you.
They lied to make you feel good about saying.
Who's they?
They was
The Buffalo!
Boom.
damn it.
Misdirection.
It was a conspiracy by the government to make people feel bad who had echolalia.
By gold. Echolalia?
Yeah.
Half of you.
Sounds like a made-up Space Jam word.
So
No, it's the
I can't ask people.
it's like this psychological need to repeat the last thing you heard over and over.
Over and over?
Yes.
Is this
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, my lord.
We
We are under attack.
So, Drew, do you have echolalia now? Do you just give yourself mental disorders by naming them?
Yes, that's true. It's hypochondria.
He's like baking soda.
been using it.
He just absorbs everything tangentially and takes the worst of it.
Find out.
Like some kind of reverse rogue from X-Men.
Like, Drew,
But no.
what's the name of that one condition where you are convinced that there are insects wriggling under your skin all the time?
Oh, I forget what that one's called, but I sometimes get that at night when
Yeah.
I used to deal with that. And it felt like ants.
Drew, do you have
Speed rays.
body dysmorphia?
Patriot.
Maybe.
Do you believe you look incredibly hideous?
I don't know. It's on a day-by-day
anything that
basis.
you're
Sometimes I look at a mirror, I'm like, yeah, all that working out's paying off. And then other days I'm like, what the?
Ew!
Yeah, like that.
We'll analyze
Don't kick that. That's our microphone. It's got eyes.
Get that shit out of
It's
here.
watching you, Drew, and all of your bad choices.
And my fat, flabby body.
Good.
I went to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for the first time tonight.
Did your instructor sound like
Gordo?
Snagglepuss?
No, he sounded
capoeira.
way too...
Ow!
I don't know if that's like a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu thing, but he sounded like he was...
Jimmy
like
Lewis?
nothing could possibly stress him out.
Did he have a nice accent?
No.
So what is the philosophy?
He's a very
of-
neutral American, you know.
Oh, wow.
Nothing like my instructor Kangaroo.
That's right.
Professor Kangaroo for capoeira class.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Drew, I'm training capoeira. I took one semester and I got a B.
No, you can't-
I got an A-.
Brian's now Conor McGregor.
I got an A+
Look at
in
him.
Irish step dancing in college.
Fucking Dan, of course you took that.
It was 2 credits.
I give you 2 credits for being able to shimmy up any tree you feel like.
Yeah.
That was an accomplishment.
Surprised I did it too.
Yeah, but our
So-
buddy Jason was master of climbing roofs.
So your capybara instructor was Australian?
Yeah,
He instructed you in capybaras?
I think he was actually Sudamericano. South
after you
America.
get the
No, I-
passport
I-
report back here.
I do want to. I want you to learn the elegant art of Muppet boxing.
Well, when I met...
Just 2 curvets on your fist.
Do they fight each other?
No, you fight someone else with also Muppets. Dude, can we make this a thing? Like Punch and Judy shows. Perfect. Oh, Mr. Punch.
I imagine I'm holding little sticks like this.
Well, I was thinking you just put like sock puppets on and then you actually get into a fist fight.
Oh, like 2 Muppets, like dual fisting
Yeah, you got like
things with
like
faces.
Gonzo and his rat buddy, and then you just walk
Rizzo.
up and you just punch someone in the face with a Gonzo hand.
So it's like they're getting bitten by Muppets at the force of punch.
Well, I just wanted to gussy up regular boxing, but yeah, Mike Tyson would do it 100%.
You don't act like he hasn't.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, you're making some sense. You want some buffalo chicken?
Yeah.
Buffalo popcorn chicken?
Hey, I remember this place.
Cambridge Polymer Labs.
Did
Hi,
Eric just
Molly.
get a job?
Opportunities await in the field of
I think for both Brian and I, it is hot dogs and/or tacos.
Sometimes hot dogs vanish in front of me.
Yeah, Drew doesn't understand them. That's his other danger food. Drew looks at his plate. He's like, I wanted a hot dog. Drew, you just ate that hot dog. Where's my hot dog? He's got hot dog amnesia.
Hot day and amnesia.
And can you hot me a dog?
I want hot dogs.
That's one day we're just gonna have piles and piles of hot dogs made, and no one's gonna know where they went.
I just slide in from out of frame, mouth open.
You know, clip through the ceiling like a bad Gmod video.
Oh.
You mean I clipped through the ceiling?
I'm sales coordinator.
Yeah.
Sign language.
No, I'm just picturing you wiggling through the ceiling.
Playing
Time to
the
work in the labs, Eric.
Bruce theme. Go
on.
Brian, you want to hear about Space Jam again?
Oh man, is there a sequel yet? Is there a squeakquel yet?
You want to hear about it?
The rejamming.
Was there a video game that came out? Like a Shaq Fu?
No.
Oh.
If any video
There
game...
was a Looney Tunes basketball game, though. I remember it.
What?
There was a Looney Tunes basketball game.
Continue.
What?
There was a Looney Tunes basketball game, Drew.
What?
Drew, I'm gonna box you with a Muppet.
You can say something else.
There was a Looney Tunes basketball game, Drew.
Was it based on Space Jam?
No.
So they didn't even take their number one
they
basketball
didn't.
Looney Tunes license.
I remember I found the exact spot where if I was playing as Wile E. Coyote and I did some special attack thing, he would just throw the basketball up in the air attached to a firework, and it would sail 3/4 of the way across the basketball court and land right in the net.
That's amazing.
Yeah, because it was
that all
attached
you
to a
did?
fucking firework.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I rented it from Blockbuster.
Fuck yes.
Oh yeah, baby.
So I played it for like 3 days, and that was all I needed.
We rented Shaq Fu and Primal Rage.
Battletoads.
And we tried our damnedest and we didn't know any better because no one told us.
We were brothers that day.
Yes.
Truly.
Yes.
As opposed to any other day.
Where he's more like just some sort of weird animal that lives in my parents' house and eats all their food and just poops on the floor.
Mom!
What is he, Butterscotch?
Oh, God. I am not the rabbit.
He says that like he's not a rabbit.
Today's one of those days. Ah! That really scared me.
It was either a ghoul or an old lady.
It's Eric's research assistant.
Well, this has been like an Eric talking to people episode.
Well, he's still talking.
Ghoul.
No, Drew, you're imagining feral ghouls. He's talking to people. He's in a nice, clean laboratory.
I'm gonna have to bring.
You're not a rabbit.
I'm gonna have to bring the Sega Genesis over so we can start playing some of those. We have an old Looney Tunes game.
Oh, the yarmulke came off.
Haha! I knocked your thingy off.
You dingy.
I love Spear Fest.
Beer fest.
Is that what it's from?
Yeah, and then he starts getting in a rage, and you see like the Star of David glowing in his one eye.
He's got
like
eye of the Jew.
Like he suddenly turned into a revenant.
Yeah. For the people that don't know, we live adjacent to a very large Jewish community, so we get to see a lot of yarmulkes in our day-to-day
I
affairs.
believe it's pronounced Yarmulke.
Yarmulke. I only made the connection between the spelling of that word and the word itself like some years ago.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I was like, what the fuck is a yarmulke, and why does it sound delicious? Is it some sort of latke? Because everything
It sounds like some sort of yogurt-based dessert pastry.
Maybe.
Sorry, is it-
I saw like some sort of hashed brown.
Oh, the things that come out of my dad's nose?
But yeah, whenever I see people with yarmulkes, I always get excited that the wind will blow it off, but it never happens.
That's real respectful.
Do they glue them on?
I think there's some kind of clip device.
Is that it?
I think.
Because I know it's like the significance is it's like what's the guy? Yahweh is watching the top of their head, so they put a hat on to hide from him. That's
Something like that.
That's the significance of the yarmulke.
And then he told me of the significance.
Go on.
It will be significant.
True. If you had to wear something to hide from your Yahweh, what would you wear?
Cup.
The god of crotch kicks?
Yeah. The god of Krav Maga.
The god of Dick Fury.
That's actually a respectable deity.
Dick Fury, huh?
He's got an eye patch on.
Incidentally, my Yahweh is voiced by Samuel L. Jackson.
Well, I mean,
Motherfucker, I'm gonna kick you in the dick! Ah, shit! Boom! Cup.
Well, I'm just saying, he may not throw a kick, he may also, throw a punch or a hook.
That's a fearful god.
Punching
Or,
your nuts isn't always good. There's a lot of whipping, like
or-
whipping your wrist into their nuts.
Or if they're feeling
gonna do it.
particularly bold, a diving headbutt to the crotch.
That would be bold.
That's like some sort of crotch leprechaun.
No, I mean a full-on, Street Fighter attack.
I feel like the superstitions in Drew's belief system would be out of control.
I would love for Drew to jot all this down, and for us to find some civilization unbeknownst to the rest of society at large, and infect them with the religion of Drew.
Like some sort of bunker people, some
Yes,
vault,
yes.
to introduce them to Dick Fury.
Yes!
Man, if you had to wear something to hide from your god,
Does it give me special powers other than hiding from my god?
it depends on your god. Like for Drew, it protects him from crotch kicks, and not just deity crotch kicks, regular ones too.
That's practical.
Yeah.
The
Drew can
religion
piss
is...
off whoever he wants.
Dan, you haven't answered the question yet.
Spalders.
Spalders?
For your shoulders?
Yes.
To hide from...
People dropping me on my shoulder and dislocating it.
So like John Cena.
Yeah.
Just to keep him from running up and just shoulder dropping you.
Yes.
Since it has happened to you and your arm fell off once, I'll allow it.
That or shoes with cleats so I don't slip down a hill.
I forgot that's your thing. Like Dan tenses up like a bear in a tree.
On ice.
On ice, on moderate inclines that don't have good grip. If it's not like rubberized floor,
Which is weird. I feel like I left my balance in Ireland. We went to go see this one castle, and we had to run up this hill to get to it, and walk along this very narrow cliff. And I'm just running up the hill, leaping like a fucking goat, rock to rock, and then jogging alongside on this foot wide cliffside. And then I get back, and all of a sudden I start slipping.
Oh,
I think that was the.
You need to go
trade-off.
back there and reclaim your dexterity.
I need to find the sprite that took it.
Yeah, that's sprightly business.
Maybe Dan's belief structure involves the wearing of goat horns for
Well,
headbutting.
wait. Let's build
Protect
this. Let's build this around Dan's belief system. We would have to go there, trap it in peat somehow, and turn it into scotch.
There's plenty of peat there. It's alright.
Yeah, but you need one with a sprite trapped in it. So you need to trick a sprite into a bog with some sort of net or lure, and then turn it into whiskey or scotch and drink it. I guess it would be a scotch.
I like the notion in my mind
Of distilling
oh my
pixies.
God, let me get there.
of distilling the Fae.
Of Dan worshipping the god of collisions.
Ganesh?
Is that Avatar the guy from Rescue Me who played the cop brother, and he was just what was his name? Mayhem?
Pumpkin?
Never watched it.
I forgot all of it.
I
I
assumed
remember a
it
guy
would-
with a mustache
I
and
assumed-
Dennis Leary.
I assumed it would be like a stag.
No, he
Or a
did
goat.
auto
Ram.
insurance commercials, and I think his name was Mayhem. But he's always like,
Guy.
it'd be shit if this happened, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden he's holding onto the roof of a car while someone's driving at full speed.
Didn't he almost die?
Probably.
And then
I mean, don't we
then
all?
he became a stunt double.
Didn't you almost die that day you didn't
Not
wear
stunt
a cup?
double, stunt man.
Dick Fury
Stunt person.
capitalized on that moment.
Dan, I want you to put in a clip of Samuel L. Jackson falling down some stairs. The best
Dan.
scene in Unbreakable ever.
Fine. Oh yeah.
Right? I could watch that all day.
I couldn't think of anything, so I thought you wanted Dan to just go find Samuel Jackson and be like, "Can you fall down some stairs for me,
Mr. Glass.
from my YouTube?"
With his Rolex disease.
I forgot that movie was supposed to originally be a trilogy.
They got a weird
It would have
head.
been so good.
I honestly would have been excited to see that, and then
See who else would be sort of a villain for Bruce Willis?
yeah.
Alan Rickman.
Well, besides, then Jeremy Irons.
Oh, yeah. He would be way into it. Jeremy Irons loves being a villain.
Hey, Brian, you want to get
He was
Alan
Simon in
Rickman
Die
on the
Hard
phone?
3.
You better brush up on your necromancy.
Brian, did you-
Very well.
Good old Sam Jackson.
His name was Zeus in that movie.
Who, Dick Fury?
Yes.
Was that, not Super 8? What am I thinking of?
Hateful Eight.
Not Hateful Eight, but that was good too.
Seven Samurai.
If
Sixth
that was a
Sense.
Tarantino movie, I would love to watch it.
Seven Samurai. I'm sure he's done an analog.
You know, you're probably right. I'm gonna call it The Avengers, because that's exactly what it was. Now that I think about it, the Avengers movie was actually Seven Samurai. Boom!
I want to watch
Earth
Seven
needs to defend
Samurai.
itself. Yes. Or you could watch A Bug's Life, where Kevin Spacey is the villain.
Kevin Spacey's usually the villain.
Okay,
Seven Samurai is a good litmus test for how good a girlfriend is going to be.
What?
Go on.
Because it's a super well done, amazing movie, but it's super long and it takes forever.
So if you don't get
Is that
like
supposed to be some kind of metaphor?
some sort of
It's
foot job
it's a test-
with their hands,
It's a
by the end.
test of patience and ability to focus on an individual thing.
a hand job
Oh my god.
with their
Where
feet.
is the...
Stop talking about foot jobs, Brian!
No!
No one wants to talk about foot jobs, Brian!
Well, you failed the test.
I'd make a bad girlfriend.
Looks like someone's not giving Brian a foot job with their mouth.
Hey, there it is, Eric. You just passed it. Hey.
Everyone shut up for a second, because...
You got a fart?
I need my brain to go anywhere else.
Samuel L. Jackson falling down the stairs again. Boop, 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 boop.
Headbutting you straight in the dick.
Yeah, falling at the bottom of the stairs and dropping a heel kick into your sack. Bam. Great. You got your holy cup on?
That's right.
You're... Give me a play on words for Yamaka about dicks. Dickica? Nope. I'm reaching here.
You said the holy cup. I flashed back to Indiana Jones. It was like, it was the cup of a carpenter.
It was made of wood.
It wasn't made of wood. It was like gold leafed inside.
Listen, Brian, that's because
Why didn't they clone...
it'd be impractical to have a wooden cup because it would get
Sean
absorbed
Connery?
into the porous.
Because the world can't handle that.
No. Sean Connery self-destructed because he was kind of a jerk in a lot of ways. No, I mean, why didn't they clone Jesus out of that holy cup?
The guy or the character he played in that movie?
Why would they clone a character he played? No, I mean when Indy stole the Holy Grail, whether the Nazis
Well, you said
planted-
Sean Connery is a dick. You said those words, I think. Dan, play that back for us real quick.
Sean Connery self-destructed because he was kind of a jerk in a lot of ways. Dan, I want you to put Sean Connery's face on Pumpkin.
Dan,
Thank you.
now have him standing across from Pumpkin's face on Sean Connery's body as James Bond. Preferably shirt off.
Pumpkin would have starred well in Dragonheart. She is a little dragon. She's a dragon to my ankles.
She could watch.
I need boots.
She could watch all Seven Samurai.
Pumpkin could. She could also
just
watch
hear
my
pe-
hand while I piss her off with it.
You just hear periodic
Look at
crunches.
this guy taking a nap. Oh man, is it that time? Ugh!
I liked my death burp syncing up with that murder.
It sounded like you weren't expecting that, Drew.
I can. I like to give them lines based on the way they're moving, but just cut off the second that Eric kills them. Because in reality, if you were to kill them, they'd stop talking.
No, I mean, that's how it genuinely sounded. Like you were surprised at something, you're startled.
My yell burp. My yerp. Yay!
Brian-
Everyone else loved the-
Brian, your burps smell like crisp apple.
Thank you.
That's the whole objective.
He's got a trilby.
There's a sample.
I hate... Hats aren't good.
No?
Like, I don't think I can... There are any hats that I would wear.
Pumpkin's just making menacing gestures at me. Because I keep touching her head.
Like,
If I see someone
just
wearing a
hats?
hat, I'm like, I don't want to talk about sports. Go away.
Like hats or headgear in general? Like all hats?
Hats. Headgear...
Like our one
get-
friend who wore a fucking trilby to a social gathering with us.
Oh, did you tell him to go home? Or did he have to sit in the corner?
He knew. He knew.
The punishment
He trash
was
picked
being
it.
himself.
He trash picked it from his place of business. Because some redeemed soul left it. And he decided to acquire that cursed phylactery.
Oh my god, I can't find the right region.
Oh.
Which one? What combo do you need? What do you need?
Lithium hydrite. I have the gold in there.
Which one's lithium
Thanks.
hydride? Did you check the computer that tells you which ones they are? Because they give you a list. They break you down.
Oh, what time is it? I'm a sleepy little guy now.
Time for you to shut the fuck up!
No, don't shut the fuck up. I'm gonna draw on you.
Dan, don't tell me to shut up. You want me to talk for you this?
I want you to shut up, you're shutting up.
I guess Pumpkin would be Azathoth.
I really don't need that piece of armor.
But you needed to unlock the dumb
Ah,
door.
Molly!
Oh god, why have you angered Molly? I thought she worked for you.
I unlocked the door on my own without finishing the test.
Problem solved.
Shotguns
Whee!
do that.
Yep, there you go.
Looks
You
like
did it.
Eric whopped that Molly.
Oh!
Hey. Was that joke over your head, Brian?
I just want Dick Fury to run in here and just try and kick you in the dick. He's just
Molly whop!
It's like a little... It's a little, like, Sam Jackson in, like, a leprechaun outfit. Just running around, like, just lurking around corners, just giggling, waiting to get you.
I remember when my friend came up to me and she was like, I'm super mad at my boyfriend. And I was like, well, hey,
he try
how
to
are
make
you
you-
doing? It's nice to see you again. What's up?
Did you immediately put your hands on her shoulders?
No, she was like, no, it wasn't like that kind of how you doing. It was
Well,
like,
she
didn't
let him
say
with the
hi,
proper-
she just
She
came up to me.
opened with the proper signal going, I'm mad at my boyfriend, which immediately means, oh, so foot
So
jobs,
you're open for business.
foot jobs on the table then.
Okay. It could be under, I don't mind.
I mean, you're mad at your boyfriend, so wink wink, message received, let's go watch Seven Samurai.
Is that
You
the
know
code
what I'm
now?
saying.
Let me take off my cup and boom!
Fooled me again out of the chandelier!
The girl pulled a mask off, it was Sam Jackson underneath.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be taking off that cup!
So many people.
Blam!
That's how Dick Fury finds you.
Fucking seducing me as these random women. No. That's like when Bugs Bunny dresses as a woman to get Elmer Fudd.
Elmer Fudd gets way into it. He's like, oh my, what a beautiful woman.
Hot.
I can't do an Elmer Fudd, apparently. I could in my head.
Well,
That's a bold plan.
We can't.
so this girl came up to me. She said, I'm mad at my boyfriend. I'm like, why? What happened?
Awesome.
Part of our problem
And she's like, he, well, you know, we were going and getting into it, and he turkey slapped me out of nowhere.
I don't know this term.
It means the same thing as mollywop, because that was my first question.
So it's
And that was her answer.
the penis slapping motion.
Not a motion. Well, it was
Is
a
it like
motion
an
with
aggressive?
a...
Is it an attack?
leads us to a dynasty.
Did he...
She got smacked in the face with his dick.
We can't
He took it and he went...
If he
And
wanted
she
to
went,
kill to free
what the fuck was that all
he may
about?
not have the same
And his answer was, I wanted to see how you'd react.
him
Yeah,
live.
I've done that.
Good luck. We'll miss you.
Same... Were you dating this girl?
Not that girl. I mean, I don't know, actually. I don't know who she is. But, I mean, yeah.
Hey, if you're Brian's ex and you're watching, and now we know stuff about your private life.
I mean, I get away with absolutely everything I can. Like, I am always testing boundaries. I'm incredibly aggravating.
Really?
Yeah, I am a violator.
And I just see the spawn monster.
Yeah, John Leguizamo! Give him work!
John Leguizamo.
Can we afford John Leguizamo yet? I feel like we're getting at that. Like, he will act in anything, and it seems like he's a really great guy. Like, I would want to work with him, like, all day. Can we replace Drew with John Leguizamo?
You act like
him
I'm not John Leguizamo.
I mean,
Just tear your mask off.
honestly, John Leguizamo is a capable actor.
Sick Fury.
I mean, he could play Drew. He could be Drew right now. He's that talented. Did you see him in Romeo and Juliet? He was Tybalt, the Prince of Cats. He was amazing.
God damn.
Is that the one with the gun swords?
Yes! Let me pull out my dagger. And he pulls out a gun that has dagger written on the side.
So fucking bad.
I mean, Leonardo DiCaprio's in it, not getting any awards.
It's like a fucking 15-year-old wrote that.
Yeah, man, it was Billy Shakespeare.
Good old Billy.
Billy Shakespeare. Just writing parts for John Leguizamo years in advance.
Billy shakes his spear.
What else did I love him in? He was in Spawn, he was great, he wore a fat suit for that. He acted in Fat Face.
He's Luigi.
He was a devil clown, he was Luigi in one of my favorite films.
Flims.
What else? It was shot on film, Dan. You can't discredit that. It was pre-digital, but they had an amazing effects budget.
But film is... Look at
Did
this.
you see that desert?
Droopy
That
eyes.
Goomba world? Not Goomba world. The Mushroom Dinosaur Planet they lived in, the Super Megalopolis. It was like a Judge Dredd setting. How could you argue with that? There were rocket boots. Sir, the
Still
Goombas
waiting
are
on that.
dancing again.
Still waiting on that sequel.
Sir, your pizza's ready.
Bob Hoskins died.
And
Yeah.
Dennis Hopper. John Leguizamo is going to be the last one standing. He's going to win the bet.
Liam, I got you your username and password.
You railroad guys really deliver. You know?
I feel like we were in the middle of something.
This girl got whapped. How did
And then
she?
What did she call it?
Turkey slap.
Turkey slap.
Yeah. So he got her. Boom. She didn't wear her protective cup or insulated socks to
She
prevent
needed
this.
a like headgear from
She met-
sparring class.
Yeah, she met Dick Fury
Dick Fury.
in one of his
Well,
worst.
that's his, his mustachioed twin, Furious Dick.
Yeah. Go on. So what did she have to say about it? Did she have any input? Or was
She's
she
like, I'm
just-
thinking of breaking up with him. It's actually what he did
That
is
is aggressive.
assault if she says it is.
Also, yes. But then she has to prove it.
I don't
Did you take pictures?
Dan.
True.
Drew, want me to put this cat on you?
Sure.
She's a wrathful cat.
Yeah, I'll take that cat.
She doesn't want to move the rest of her body. She just wants to bite me. Eh.
Bring that cat over to me.
Eh.
Let's just take a moment to reflect.
If I touch your butt, you can't bite me because your head can't reach your butt. How's your head reach your butt? I guess she has to clean there.
She's like a cobra.
She could
Yeah, she is a cobra.
She's got to give some tips to Butterscotch.
She's a cobra wearing like a coat hanger with fur hanging off it. That's how the cat was made. God was just like, man, I need to plague mankind.
Waiting for you.
Here I go. Blam! Just upended a bucket of shit from under the bed. Here we go. Some sort of snake hanger.
Our targets are inside.
And I got a bunch of thumbtacks, so I'm just gonna stick those on the ends of it. Those are the little toes. What do you mean? They're fucking razor blades. The razor blades and thumbtacks. That's what it walks on. Are you kidding? Yeah, it's a monster.
Impossible.
But it can hide them so people think their paws are a little cute.
Yeah, it looks real fuzzy.
Clear. The mission's
Give some jelly beans and some lint. Reached into his pocket. Here is some feet.
Blam.
What the fuck just fell out of the sky?
Some rocks fell off of that plinth, because I think people are shooting crap.
Good word, Brian. Vocab word of the day.
What did I say?
Plinth.
Shoot? Oh. Hey!
It's a synth plinth.
It's a synth plinth. So, did you tell her to break up with him?
I said I don't care. No,
Nice one.
This was high school, so we played the
didn't know.
game of. Oh, really? Wow.
Allow me
Your
to
feelings
white
are
knight.
important.
Allow me to white knight for you, please.
Everything. No, I don't.
Let me put on my fedora. I'm sorry, Trill.
I tried not to do that kind of jam.
You avoided white knightery? Mm-hmm. Good job. So what color knight would you be?
I would be.
We have Dark Knight Eric. I think we've been through this, right?
Yes.
How I want to be Green Knight.
Yes.
Just goes around making decapitation bets, because I'm immune to decapitation. Fact. Hey, it's the Brotherhood. Orange Knight of Buffalo. Buffalo Knight.
Why you guys gotta get like cool stuff and then I always get like fart jokes?
Drew, you should
Yeah, but what am I? Some sort of younger brother?
Drew, you should answer that by farting.
You do that on demand!
The trick is that I always
same-
have to fart and I'm just waiting.
The same way porcupines have sex. Carefully.
It's
Oh no, synth!
I love
away.
being alone.
No one will ever know. Yum.
Martyrs left.
No, it is a martyr. The martyr to Eric's betrayal.
Temporarily slows 10. Slows 10.
Hey,
down.
the Brotherhood's being. Why are they attacking this poor trader
They're
commune?
attacking the railroad.
Oh, everyone's fighting the railroad?
Yeah.
I didn't think the railroad was situated here. I don't pay attention.
What is
I
happening?
thought you warned the railroad so they would fuck off.
No, they're here to fight.
Who's Kessler? Who's railroad heavy?
Who's bad?
Everyone here is friendly. I don't know why you have a horse in this race other than you want dead synths. I guess that's.
Who's attacking?
They look stupid.
I mean, can you determine the outcome of this?
attacking the railroad.
They look like stupid Doctor
Bam.
Who, whatever.
Bleh. They seem to be cool with you still, because I guess your son owns them.
Well, they're programmed not to fight back. Oh, look at that armless guy! I want to watch him. Eric, watch him.
Where?
There he goes.
That guy.
Oh, he's got a left arm.
Go follow him. We need to see his, we need to chronicle his adventure. Where is he going with this?
He's
Ooh, he
blocking
punched
the
with his
railroad.
nub.
Oh, I had money on him. That little Dick Fury.
Poor little Felipe.
Well, the railroad seems kind of nice. I mean, they seem to be hanging. Oh, you know, if you were going to betray anyone, the robots incapable of sensing your betrayal are the best ones.
Yeah.
Beep boop.
Nothing like operating a bolt action with those big mitts of yours.
They got the little fingers. Brotherhood still seems cool. Are they anti-synth then and
Yeah.
pro-railroad?
Yeah.
It's a surgeon. Wait, what if they turn on you because they're
Be anti-everyone.
Ooh,
Let's get downstairs.
yeah, I'm sure we're missing something.
They should be worshipping you.
Did you betray your courser yet?
Not yet. I will.
Is it going to be down here? Like, quick,
Yeah.
finish them while they're holding guns on each other.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, you're going to make me choose.
Ooh, wow.
The old Mexican standoff.
Shoot him in the dick.
Shoot him in the cock.
Wow,
Oh my.
Brotherhood.
Getting loaded up.
But let's just take it all in.
Oh, there's a lightning. Oh.
They're your guys. Since it is.
I want your stuff. Give me your stuff.
Well.
This is exciting climax.
This is action. It's very chaotic. It's
This-
actually
wait,
probably
is this the end of the game?
I don't know. I mean, it's certainly
Oh, that
something.
paladin's going down.
Yeah, free arm. Oh god, his armor's fucked. Let's go loot him. Get down there.
I'm waiting.
Just give him a little...
Advertorium. Boom. Hey man. Hey, take
He
that.
had two.
Gatling laser, the boss armor.
Seems like a little...
It weighs nothing when it's broken. I think. Unless I'm lying. I don't know.
Who cares?
We can carry it.
No, I'm not overweight.
Don't forget to loot your legendary guy.
Not like Jan Leguizamo.
He just turns into a zombie.
Look how staggering that hunting
Jan
rifle is.
Leguizamo. When he has his rematch with Dennis Hopper.
Yeah.
Yeah, little known facts, Drew. What was it? Land of the Dead?
Yeah.
Sequel to Mario Brothers.
Holy...
A real loud one for that, dude. Quack! But, yeah, John Leguizamo overthrows King Koopa once again. But this time it's set in, what, Pittsburgh? Chicago?
I forget what city.
Trying that corks come out. You better end this episode soon.
Drew, did you make a little brown?
No,
You make some brown rice?
no, it's just it's time
Did
for
you,
like
did you
a.
put some
Oh god, here.
some gravy on your disco fries? Did you sauce up that poutine?
Ew.
Did you put some gravy on the potatoes?
That's the same what you just said.
I didn't know. Gravy on fries is different from gravy on potatoes.
Alright.
But it makes
Yes.
sense.
We're in one piece.
French
Kinda.
fries and mashed potatoes. God damn it, Drew, you pooped your pants.
I didn't poop my pants. You pooped my pants.
You know,
I'm gonna blame you. I'm gonna tell mom and dad.
did you eat a little salad dressing in your salad?
Oof. That
Did you just
hurt?
Wow, he did not realize what was going on until the second shot. Oops.
Why did you kill him?
Let's go talk to Father. I'm sure he'll disapprove.
Who are these
Guys,
people?
Excuse me.
Some of the synths.
For sparing us.
You gonna spare them? You're a great guy.
Yeah.
I mean, you killed that friendly Terminator, but it's all good.
Yeah.
So, can
So what does one do when pooping their pants?
leave?
Mom, Brian pooped my pants.
Don't
What?
tell on me!
I want to hear your parents' reaction on that one.
Okay, let's try.
Brian pooped.
We're slowly acclimating them to this new concept of our weird behavior, thanks to this show.
Brian pooped my pants. What? How? What does that even mean?
I don't know what
I didn't want to call. I was just gonna text them.
Yeah?
It's 10 o'clock.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, what's going on?
Brian pooped my pants, and I'm mad at him.
Yeah, that's gross. Are you coming home soon?
I'm gonna try to. This is going on for a long time. And it's especially difficult with all this poop in my pants.
What was he doing in your pants?
Well, he was pooping in them.
I know, but why weren't you in your pants?
I am in my pants. That's how I found the poop.
Yeah.
How's the bunny?
The bunny is perfectly fine. He's looking adorable.
That's
I'm
good.
gonna put him to bed in a few minutes,
What
and
time?
then he can go to sleep.
Oh, are you going to bed soon?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I should probably get some sleep soon as well.
Yes, and apparently wash out your pants.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.
All right, bye, Mom. I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Next time on Game Over, guys! Drew gets new pants! Save it there.